Hello. Bull, thank you for being here so early. And Dennis, Captain, Brian, Kazi, welcome. Hello, Jack. Oh, you can't even see it. Can't even really see it. I got a space heater. Which is gonna make things quiet. Well, quieter. Cause the normal heaters make a bunch of like popping, clacking noises and stuff. So this is good to stay warm, but also not have it affect the sound while streaming, but more importantly while recording, because it was definitely messing up things. It'd play, but it would just be like while I'm playing, it's like, okay, that just got ruined. Also, I did some more recording stuff yesterday. Nothing like super serious, but it's just kind of for fun. Hey, what's up, Tanya? Thank you for the host. Essentially what I wanted to do was add some vocals to some of the John Dowland pieces. Like add some extra vocal parts, I guess I should say, because they already include one. And so I just sort of did like some rough recording stuff and just messed around with that. Because it was fun to actually sort of improvise and think about second voices and third and fourth voices. But I'll show you what I mean. First, I'm gonna tune. Yeah, you can tell it was tuned down last night. What's up, Alambarados? It's gonna change anyway. So what I did, it was also just nice practice too for recording and getting used to stuff. I added a like string part in the bass to cover it. There were some things I couldn't sing low enough. This is like una pija. Does that mean a bit? Una pija inglés? I don't understand a bit of English. Ben, what's up? Right, okay, that's what I thought. All right, so if we do this, a one-man madrigal, well, yeah, essentially, I improvised some other voices, which is the lack of planning made it not work out as well as it should. I should really think about each voice, but it was just kind of fun to do. So like this is what I started with. This is just for now. Okay, or you can start at the beginning. Abba. You're from Argentina. Welcome. So now we got a few Spanish speakers. Also, Shira, I welcome. I don't do song requests though.
Come again, sweet love doth now invite. Thy grace is that refrain to do me do delight. To see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, to die with thee again in
From the UK? Nice.
sympathy.
I can sing. I don't even need to move my mouth. So one of the things I've always been attracted to was counterpoint. Okay, that's not a surprise for people who've been here for any amount of time. And so what I wanted to do was, you could think the beginning goes, come again. So it starts, and so you could harmonize it. The typical thing is to harmonize it in thirds. That doesn't always work though for a few different reasons, but it would, I guess, sound like this.
Come again.
Okay, or I could sing the exact thing. Come again. Come again. Come again. Maybe something like that.
Come again, sweet love doth now invite. Thy grace is that refrain to do me do delight.
Something kind of like that, but all the voices are moving. Say something in Spanish. Alguien. Or cualquier cosa en español.
Come again, come again, sweet love doth now invite. Thy grace is that refrain to do me do delight.
Okay, so if we take this part in particular, here's a good example.
To do me do delight.
So you go, to do me do delight. To do me do,
To do me do delight. To do me do delight. To do me do delight.
Okay, so all of these are moving. They're all moving together. Ben, thank you for the host. Gracias. But what you could do is go,
To do me do delight. To do me do delight. To do me do delight.
okay, so that one didn't enter at the same time. I said the same words, but because I started later, they can't last as long. That one also had this in it. And that makes it sound like there's a secondary dominant chord, which there is. And it's like stylistically appropriate. So
To do me do delight. To see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, to die.
okay, so then this you could be like,
To see, to hear, to touch.
okay, so you could move together. To see,
To see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, to die.
that last note doesn't work. You can't always move in thirds. Or you could actually offset them.
To see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, to die with thee again in sweetest sympathy.
Something kind of like that. Or there's this really long held out note. Yo, Harpoon, what is up, dude? How have you been doing? So you have this really long held out thing. Because Car's in the shop. Oh, dang. Hopefully it's not too serious and not too expensive. I guess those kind of go together. Hope you've been well. I've been doing good. Hopefully I can help you relax a bit with some English Renaissance music. So I was just trying to think of like different things you could do at the same time. So if we go
to see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, to die with thee again in sweetest sympathy. To see, to hear, to touch, kiss, to die with thee again in sweetest sympathy. To see.
And so then there's like a lot of stuff going on. Jürgen, guten Abend. And hello, May and Amy. Nice to see you. But it was just fun to try to like, I don't know.
To see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, to die with thee again in sweetest sympathy.
Or
to see and hear, to touch and kiss, to die with thee again in sweetest sympathy. To see, to hear, to touch, kiss, and to die with thee again in sweetest sympathy. Come again, that I may cease to mourn through thy unkind disdain. For now left and forlorn, I sit, I sigh, I weep, I faint, I die in deadly pain and endless misery. I sit, I sigh, I weep, I faint, and I die with thee again in deadly pain and endless misery. To see.
Yeah, and so like if we actually, so I added some other stuff, it can get, all right, let me, and then I think this one. So now we have,
come again, sweet love doth now invite.
Cassie, thank you for the 200 bits. And then I could try adding a third thing.
Come again, sweet love doth now invite. Thy grace is that refrain to do me delight.
The other voice messes the two.
To see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, and to die with thee again, sweetest sympathy. To see, to hear, to touch, kiss, and to die with may cease to mourn through thy unkind disdain. For now left and forlorn, I sit, I sigh, I weep, I faint, I die in deadly misery, in pain, endless misery. I sit, I sigh, I weep, I faint, I die in deadly pain, endless misery.
I actually added a bass thing with strings.
Come again, sweet love doth now invite thy graces that refrain to do me do delight, to see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, to die with thee again, in sweetest sympathy. To see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, to die with thee again, in sweetest sympathy. Come again, that I may cease to mourn through thy unkind disdain. For now left and forlorn, I sit, I sigh, I weep, I faint, I die in deadly misery, in endless misery. I sit, I sigh, I weep, and I faint, that I die in deadly pain, in deadly misery.
Whoops, stopped. So those were just with all, there was no planning on how the voices were gonna work together. I just sang another one and then sang another one. But that's something I'd like to eventually at some point, like, actually focus on doing. For right now, I still want to keep it simple. I gotta, not get too distracted. What's up, Moonscar? I gotta focus on just the guitar stuff. But, I want to have some fun, and I was also able to practice some recording stuff and get more familiar. Yeah, now it's getting warmer. So. Well, when I can sing stuff like that, so this could be, I don't know, an interesting little thing to know. Like, those are the things, sometimes when I'm playing and improvising and doing stuff on the keyboard, or just playing this stuff, those are the types of things I'm thinking, but literally just can't get out due to physical limitations. It could be something like, well, I can't sing two parts at once, or I don't have the technical proficiency on the piano to be able to do that. But that's the type of thing I'd like to be able to do. This. All right, so speaking of Renaissance stuff, What's up, Tom? Nice to see you. So that was more Dowland. Here's more Dowland, but of a much different nature. And thanks for the claps. This is the Melancholy Galliard. Rovin? Is perhaps how you say that? Thank you for the follow. Dude, my hand feels terrible right now. It feels like it's just moving in slow motion. It feels like a block of ice. I cannot move it. block of Ice Hand Man? That sounds more like a Mega Man boss. Ice Hand Man. Regular hand stretching routine? Yeah, but I just didn't do it. I was kind of already running late for the stream anyway. Like, I haven't done any warm-up of any sort. So yeah, we'll just have to deal with it. Okay, or my voice can crack. We'll just have to deal with it. Every kiss begins with K. Also, literally not true. Literally not true. False advertising. I'm pretty sure it's the vast majority of kisses that have been and will be do not begin with K, but unless they mean, oh shit. Were they talking about the letter K? Was that like a sort of pun in there? Was that what they were kind of getting at the whole time? The word kiss begins with a K? Every kiss Am I looking into it too much? For those who are beyond confused, this is a K Jewelers ad. For a non-American, it means a commercial. Yeah. Thank you, Scotty. Dream by Giles Farnaby. What other kind of K? Well, it's like the idea was, so in the commercial it would be like they'd be like, here's this ring. She'd be like, oh my gosh. And then kiss the guy and be like, oh, every kiss begins with K. Like begins with K Jewelers. It's like, no it doesn't. start with K. Oh, damn. Oh my gosh. Music is code. What's up? Oh man, this may be a bad idea. And I can't move my fingers. Oh, that's right. The last day of man. Okay, all I need to think about is this. This one moment, I think will link everything together. I didn't do the one thing. I didn't do the one thing I was supposed to do. I didn't do the one thing. The chants are so clutch when it comes to the ending song. I'm really not happy about that change. Hand warming up ASMR. Yo, what's up, Acoustic? Thanks. Thank you for the claps. Should we try this? This may not be a good idea. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. Man, I'm like, this is not good. Cassie, thank you for gifting that sub to count for a total of 123 subs. Thank you, Cassie. You came here from XQC? We don't get too many juicers in this stream. But thanks, dude. Someone plugged. Wait. Time out. Someone plugged my. During one of his streams? I'm legit. I need more details. I need more details. There's like, I feel like there's zero crossover. A YouTube video today? What? Time. Can you link this? Links are open. Whatever. Can you? What? I'm so confused. I'm legit so confused.
Valorant beta. Deny.
This is with a timestamp.
Plug. That's annoying. Next. I didn't mean to do that. I won't do it again. 26 chats. Deny.
Time out. Time out. Is this real? I don't. What is
Tim? Play with Tim. Play with Tim. Rolled. Mod comments. Yes. Okay. Deny. Explaining a child's game. Lamau. Harder. No, 120 messages. Absolutely nuts. I was gonna give him a chance, but 126 messages. One that says bad. No.
Did it? I don't think so. No, I started with the timestamp you're talking about.
People will get better. People improve. Deny.
What the hell?
Please, daddy, key. Push. Do you get a key by just watching? Deny. Hey, man. Here's a key. Deny. One chat, one link. One plug. That's annoying. Next. I didn't mean to do that. I won't do it again.
Wait, I don't see. Wait, ready?
Spoiler.
Wait, is it just two?
Curse you. Deny.
Why? Wait, who is this person? I don't even know who this. Time out. Who is also Dillweed? Time out. Dude, this person is not following me. They have no messages. What? I just looked at, that's what I was typing in. I just looked at their like user card. Guys, I'm famous. I probably would have watched it. I feel like I watch more of XQC's YouTube, like highlight things than I do the actual stream. Cause there's a lot, like I love stupid compilations of things. And so like if I'm gonna watch it, I might as well like have that added in because like have someone who can maybe even add the littlest bit, even if it's just him going like, that's so bizarre. Well, only solo queue, welcome. I mean, everyone's, so like we do music here, but for the most part, but every once in a while we go off the rails and look at some ridiculous stuff, but it's so ridiculous. Okay. Well. Every unbend starts with snare. How long have I played the guitar? A very long time. I guess it depends. Like I got my first guitar 25 years ago, but I didn't start formally studying until like 10 years later. So like 15 years of like seriously playing and studying. XQC versus Schnaf 1v1. It's right now, dude. Guys, I swear I said guys the other day and it sounded like XQC and I was like, okay, I gotta like stop this. This is terrible. This is terrible. You're from the Netherlands. Ah, welcome. There are a few other Dutch speakers here. Ik spreek geen Nederlands, but there are some other people. Okay. All right. All right. So, thanks, Solo Cube. I only spent a little bit of time with it, but I'm sure I could learn if I spent more time. All right, more Renaissance tunes. Yo, this Pavon, this Spanish Renaissance tune from the mid 1500s. This goes out to XQC. Which languages? I guess the ones I know the most, besides English, are Spanish and French. Ach, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Oh, you speak a little bit of German? Thanks for the claps. I was thinking of the ending, so. Tonight. This is a pretty catchy. Who made this?
Oh, that's not very nice.
You know, tonight. Give me your love tonight.
Sounds like an 80s song or something. Dude, I still, it's so ridiculous. Give me your love tonight. All right, more Spanish Renaissance. More Spanish Renaissance. It does sound like, yeah, it sounds like Phil Collins. Yeah. It's Scotty. Yo, I gotta hit up Shroud, hit up Pokimane. Oh wait, no, she's not streaming anymore. Yeah, definitely hit up Summit. Definitely hit up Summit. Kazi, thank you for gifting a sub to Only Solo Q. Hey, salut Tanguy. What's up? Enjoy the emotes, Solo Q. You got a bunch of new ones. Spam them in XQC's chat. Spam them. And maybe I'll see him. Hey, thanks, dude. A horse? In the sub badge, it's a Triforce from The Legend of Zelda, and then a musical note of a horse. Maybe it's the flag on the note. Yo, Solo Q, thank you for the follow.
The sub before the follow.
Although it was gifted. But, you know, we can count it. We can count it. In like 2 minutes. It can happen quite a bit around here. You know, if someone comes in and the people, there are definitely some generous people who hang out around here, and if they sense that someone has like good vibes, then that can definitely happen. So nice seeing the community. Thanks. Yeah, it's definitely different than a big stream, and especially, I mean, XQC's even like beyond big, but. And kill rats and smash barrels. It's definitely, you know, I've been playing Witcher 3, and although the music in it isn't like this, it just reminds me of it. Although I swear someone said, I swear this song is like in a game. We listened to it one time and I was like, no, this is an English Renaissance like tune. And they're like, no. And they played it. I forget what game it's in. I mean, this one's literally called Walking in a Country Town. Again, it's a late Renaissance English song. Rui, thank you for the 46 bits. Lined out. Oh, I was like lined out in a strange way, but no, it's 2/2/20/2022. Spanish Caravan? No, but I can play the song that comes from, Asturias. Although, not right now. But, the copyright expired? Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Yep. It expired, a long time ago. Oh man, I haven't played this in a bit. It's probably gonna be janky. relax when streaming? I'm usually just chilling. I struggle a lot with like pretty like a good amount of anxiety. I think I do an okay job at hiding it sometimes, maybe. But I've been trying to do a better job of that recently. To be puzzled by the distinction between language and dialect. Yeah, I don't know if that's one of those things. I feel like I can't get a straight answer. And like that may just be how it is. Like someone was talking about the difference between like sympathy and empathy, for example, and I just could not get there were people who were like very sure it was like these are what these things mean, and some people were like they were even like experts, I guess you could say, people with like I don't know, psychologists and stuff like that, and therapists, and then just like some random people, and they were like very sure on these definitions and differences, and they were just, some of them, they were sure, they were like, no, this is what this one is, and this is what this one is, and their definitions would be swapped from the other person who was like, no, this is what it is, and it's like, okay, all right, whatever, like, Panda, thank you for the 6-month resub. How's it going? Yeah, we get it. It kind of gets into like a different conversation. Salut, Angen. Where like sometimes it's just how we use the words, and it's like, what's the impression that you give off, and how are people going to understand the words? Because that's ultimately, I guess, what your goal could be. So, for example, the word jealous, it's just become, if people tend to, at least I don't hear people use jealous in its like original meaning, which is like you're jealous of things that you have, and you want to protect them if you're jealous of it. But no one says that. Everyone uses it as a synonym for envy. You're envious of things that other people have. You say I'm jealous of that, but that's not how it originally was. So like if you're gonna go, what does this word mean? It's like, I don't know. What do people understand the word to mean? And that's going to kind of give you the best idea, as opposed to thinking about what's like, I guess, technically correct or not. I guess sometimes, where it gets tricky, Scotty, at least that I've seen, perhaps the most confusion is around Chinese. So if you typically think like Mandarin and Cantonese, but what about like Taiwanese or Shanghainese or Fujianese and all these? It's like, are those different languages? Are they different dialects? Like, is Chinese the language and Mandarin and Cantonese are the dialects? Are they totally separate languages? Like, and again, I can't get I can't find a straight answer anywhere. But that's the thing, maybe there's not a straight answer to be found. Maybe things just aren't that clear. So trying to find where things, trying to be like, I'm going to find this clear distinction, but it's literally not clear. I guess you could send yourself on a, I don't know, a wild goose chase. Jealousy equals wanting to deprive. Maybe. I mean, I think being able to search stuff is really good. If we can free up our brains to do the things that we don't have technology or tools to do, then I think that'd be good. And to be efficient, to be able to efficiently use tools, is good. So like, one of the examples I bring up a lot is like people sort of being against the idea of books and writing things down with the argument that it'll make people's memories like not as good. Like, oh, I'm just so lazy. Like, people aren't going to remember things anymore. They're just going to have this information at their fingertips. They'll just have a library and these books, everything's just written down for them. But like, no one thinks that. People were against books. Dude, there are people who are against books. And it's the same type of thinking. Your memory, humans' abilities to remember things and all that, it's gonna be weakened because you don't have to remember it anymore. It's all just written down. It's like, okay, good, all right. Yeah, you can just read things now. About the invention of so just writing in general. That's what I mean. Yeah. That it's like, well, if you write things down, you're not going to have to remember them, and that's going to weaken your mind in some way. That's sort of like the general. That's sort of like the general thing. But we think that's absurd today. I do believe it is absurd. I do believe it is absurd. I am not a fan of not using a tool just because the tool now does something that we used to do manually. Like, that is not how progress is made. But the thing is, Quithpa, I would say that even if you had a perfect memory, it would still be good to have these things. Why make your brain do something it does not need to do? Why make things in life hard? It's what I was talking about in terms of like the dimensions and like the style of guitars. Why make it more difficult if it does not need to be that way? And I honestly can't get a good response besides something that's semi-macho, maybe you could say. Oh, speaking of Dutch, goedenavond, Edja. Snobism, yeah, and just like, not even, I think that could be part of it for sure, actually. And there's snobism. I think there's just something like, I think it's just a waste. Like, there are enough things that we need to really spend time on that no technology currently can do. So why don't we spend time on those instead of spending time, like, what if you were like, we're gonna memorize, I don't know, like the periodic table or something. Like, maybe if it's something you're in a particular profession or something where you have to have access to it sort of like instantly. But if like you don't need to memorize all that stuff, like, dude, you have it written out there. Like, don't burden yourself with that task of holding all this stuff in memory. It's just, you could be doing other things that there are no, that you must sort of memorize, or you must use your brain to. Why did they make you? They made us memorize when it was my sophomore year of high school, and we had to memorize the periodic table. Now, I don't think it's a terrible idea because part of that gets you familiar with it, at least. And so being familiar with these things is, I definitely think, good. Even if you ultimately don't have it perfectly memorized. And then if you use it enough, you kind of will memorize it. Like, if you think about, like, the circle of fifths when it comes to music. I guess have it memorized at this point, but it's not because I sat down and tried to memorize it. It's through continuous use. And if I didn't have it memorized, if I had to like go and look at the circle of fifths, well, I can't do that in the middle of playing. So I actually don't have that luxury of using this chart or graphic or graph or whatever you want to call it. I can't do that in the middle of playing. So I do need to have it in my mind. But if you're not if it's not a huge part of your life, then and you're never gonna need to know something that quickly, then I don't know how much value there is in. Okay, there's certainly value in like, I guess, stretching your memory. But you can. I don't feel like it needs to be one or the other. Either you memorize stuff and you never look things up, or you always look things up and you never memorize. Like, those two things aren't mutually exclusive. So I feel like you can make best use of the tools you have available. Like, I think that'd be really good. And all while understanding your limits. So you don't want to go like, oh, now because I can, look this thing up on Wikipedia really quickly, now I'm an expert, and what I found in 2 seconds searching something, this is like the definitive answer. But like, there are some things you can look up and find. And it's I don't know. I think that's useful. 45 plus. Welcome, Seth. I guess technically it's possible to make a bass that big. I don't know what the normal dimensions are. I'm assuming you're talking about an electric bass? I don't know. No, 45 inches. I don't know. Is to use Facebook. But I mean, you can. I guess it's what are you getting out of it? What would be the point of doing whatever the thing is? All right, music. And don't worry, Ender, I knew you were being ironic. Hola, Fer. ¿Qué pasa? Also, yeah, Jeopardy's dumb. I mean, so again, something to be said about when you have this knowledge, you're able to make the connections between things, where if you didn't have the knowledge in your mind, you wouldn't be able to, right? So you could say all that stuff, like, I mean, the knowledge on Jeopardy is like quite trivial, and all can be just like searched really quickly, but you wouldn't be able to make connections between those things if you didn't have that sort of stored in your memory. But again, we don't have to choose. That's the thing. It's not a choice. We don't have to make a choice between two things. We can actually have both. Take anal bum cover. Classic. Also, in terms of social media, that's another thing that's like, I talked a little bit about it at the end of last stream, that it's another thing that I don't think is inherently bad or good. It's just a tool, and it's like how you use it. I do think it has like the power for things like really poor discourse to take place, like the worst type of discourse. It's incredibly not constructive, and it can also in terms of being, I don't know, influencer, content creator, anything like that. That's what I was talking about last stream, where it can have a tendency to sort of poison people's minds a little bit. They can go from a place of being sort of pure, at least starting out, to being influenced by these things and having them lose sight of what they were originally trying to do. What I had mentioned last stream is that the platforms become the goals themselves. So instead of sharing something on the platform and trying to make let's say, okay, I'm trying to make music. Instead of focusing on the best music I can make, the more I focus on social media platforms and the more they become the goal, the less the focus is on the music, and it's more about what I can do to get the most amount of traction, views, likes, all that stuff, subscriptions. And, if that's what someone wants to do, that's fine, I guess. But I get the feeling that there's a whole bunch of people who don't want that to be the game they're playing, but they end up playing it without sort of realizing it, maybe. Or they realize it, but it's hard to fight against. Time for a little Bach prelude. How's it going, Jess? Thank you for the bits. And so like Hungen says, so for social media, it's a tool that attracts pieces of shit. It can and it does, but that's not what it is. And we have to make sure, we don't have to do anything, but we have to make sure to not look at parts of a thing and see it as the whole being. So, and sometimes we can trick ourselves with questions. Are humans good or bad? It's like wrong question. It's wrong question. It doesn't actually work. It's like humans are good. It's like, but they do all these terrible things. It's like, fine, humans are bad. It's like, but they do all these great things. It's like, yeah, so maybe it's like... But people seem to oftentimes have a tendency to focus on one aspect of things more than the other. And it becomes their impression of that thing. And maybe, yeah, I'm sure it's for all sorts of different reasons. Like perhaps something bad happened to someone. And now it taints their view. And they become jaded in some way. And they just see that thing only as that way. Twitch is toxic. Twitch chat sucks. It's a bunch of like, it's like, it can in certain places be that. It can be terrible. But it's not always that way. Animals are gooder than people. I'm curious what you guys think about that. I don't believe that for a few different reasons. I hear that a lot, but that's literally like, it's just a bunch of reasons why I really strongly believe that's not the case. For one, animals do, I mean, I guess we are animals, but like, if we separate that, animals do some horrible, horrible things. Yeah, beyond cruel, vicious, just like terrible things. Dolphins, dude, chimps do crazy things. But not malicious? No, I mean, here's the thing though. I don't know what else to call it besides malicious. There can be, this is something to be aware of. If we put humans in sort of like a special place, we can start to, if we define things based on like what humans do. For example, anything that a human creates or something is unnatural. We can start to, with words, taint those things and go, you now have set up humans to just always be bad based on your own definitions and wording of things. Because unnatural is worse than natural, right? That's like how people are going to think. And so if you decide to categorize human creations as unnatural, now you're not letting them do anything good ever. And so if you, with the malicious thing, if you go like, if you don't think, if you take all bad actions that animals do and you go like, but those can't be malicious because with my definition, only humans can be malicious, then like, yeah, you're setting up yourself so that animals can never do anything that's bad. But they definitely do. They definitely do. Thanks, Jess, and thank you for the 100 more bits. And Casey, thank you for the 256 bits. 616 fun, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the playing. Yeah, I would say, and yeah, it's I don't know if it's Amber with 2 S's around it, maybe like Amber Curtis, as opposed to Samber Curtis or Sambers Curtis. But yeah, I do have a stereo set up. Hands warmed up. My left hand still doesn't feel very good. And Quithbud, thank you for the 100 bits to get a hype train rolling. You'll have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Sambers Curtis, gotcha. Yeah, I would say to respond to Jess's comment, like, you've had more bad experiences with humans and animals. It's like, well, that's part of it. So that's, but I guarantee that if you were part of a rival chimp tribe, you, and perhaps someone who's part of your tribe got torn to shreds and eaten alive because they wandered too close to your neighbors, you probably wouldn't like chimps. Edja, thank you for the 5 bits. I'm serious. So, because and that's an example of something that imagine if you just went into another state. I'm in Rhode Island. I go to Massachusetts, and because I went there, I just got like killed, like brutally, just my body's like destroyed. We'd say that's bad, but like for humans, but that's what chimps do. 616 fun. Thank you for the subscriptions. I appreciate the support. Sorry, Massachusetts be like that though. I guess, depending on how you drive, if you're not driving fast enough and they see your Rhode Island plate. They're referring to pets, yeah. In a rival human tribe. Yeah, but we would say that's a bad behavior, right? If you went to somewhere and you just got killed for doing nothing wrong, but just being too close. But there's a tendency to not ascribe like malice or ill will or just like something negative to when animals do it, because we're already we're starting from the point that they can't be bad, if that makes sense. So because your starting place is they can't be bad, you can never justify that they're bad, because just be like anything bad they do, you just go, yeah, but they can't be. So they can't be bad, so therefore they're not bad. Is like kind of what the logic ends up being boiled down to. And obviously that doesn't make sense. Yo, Coffee, thank you for the 26-month resub. Political sanctions, oh god. But I think it's, if nothing else, just like interesting to think about is how deep some of these things go. Some of our deeper nature, some of both the good and the bad things. Sing to perfection when you ask them to sit. Sure, let's do it. And I don't think I said it out loud, but yeah, Coffee. I know the feeling. It's okay. I mean, you're always free to bring it here if you want, but I understand not wanting to do that. Time for some Spanish piano music. Vol, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Where are they going out to? Elias, Funky Spud, Ruck, Mr. Gordon, and Thunder Raptor. Thank you, Vol, for the support. Okay, the sound just cut out, at least for me. That was weird. It's never happened before. D Luna Music, thank you for the raid. How was the stream? What were you doing? I'm assuming playing music? Maybe not. Also, Quithba, good luck on the exam. You got this. You got this. The rare back-to-back pieces in B flat. And D Luna, thank you for the follow as well. Twitch notifications are so ridiculous. Yeah, that's why Discord and Twitter, every single stream, I always put out notifications there, because yeah. But you're here now, Tilted Dragon. And yeah, that was just some, I've never actually like worked on that, but that's just that was one of the movements from Bach's first violin sonata. It comes right after this fugue. I could also try reading, but that could be a disaster. Mikey, what's up? Thanks for the claps. Especially in the original key. Italian Concerto? Nice. Classic. Classic. I think sight reading fugues are always good ideas. It's always a good idea. Okay, as always with this stuff, I need to not speed up. Who thinks I'm gonna speed up? All right. Because I would like to go like, it's not gonna work though. So I have to change the way I'm hearing it and interpreting it and everything to fit a slower tempo. But God, it's so difficult to do. You know what we can do? We can try to make it more grave. Add more weight to everything. That is the goal, Casey, by the way. That's why those who play the fastest and the loudest are the best, objectively. So like, so instead of this going dun 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 and leading to that, because that's actually how it goes. One and dun dun dun. It starts on a rest. One. But I'm gonna have to do something like dun dun dun. This motion is gonna, I feel like, have to drive a lot of this. Maybe I should have listened to myself. I'm gonna put that away. I appreciate the claps, though. Not the most pleasurable experience. Okay, let's actually pretend that never happened. I'm serious. Thanks for the claps. Man, I wonder if it's because I'm hungry. I don't know. I just kind of felt out of it all stream, but both sort of physically, mentally, and then my hands too. I don't know what to do. I'll try this. I appreciate that, Quithpa. Yeah, I guess sometimes I'm just. Some days I guess I just feel off. Like I slept too long. Didn't eat any food. You would be weird. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I guess I just get the sense that there's like there tends to be pressure. I don't know, when you're streaming and stuff, doing like you always like have to be on. You always got to be 100%. every stream and the whole time during each stream too. It can just be a little intense, I guess. Like I feel like I should stop for the day, but then there's also a pressure to like stream a certain amount of time too. I don't know who decides these times, but I mean, no one sits there and decides it, but that would be me. No, you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. This piece is a banger. I like I like modern descriptions of like older pieces. Like someone said last stream that this John Dowland piece is literally 500 years old, and like, yo, this song slaps. Lord of Chaos, hello and bye. You want to hang out with your mente? Mente? What does that mean? that Dutch? Who said that? Joe Leon. Last stream. Was like, yo, this song slaps. I was like, oh, okay. I feel like my hands finally warmed up. It only took 2.5 hours. But now I feel like I'm really hungry. Man, I should probably end. It's probably better for my health to end. I feel like if I go too long, then it'll push off some other stuff, and then like I'll go to sleep later again, like, and then I like won't feel as good tomorrow either, and like. It's true, Tanya. I guess I'm just trying to. I don't know. I guess I do feel like I do have a sort of urge to like justify it to myself. To feel like I've like put in like a sufficient amount of work or something. I'll do this. I'll keep. Ambula and Humaniac, thank you for the follows. Envoy, hello. X Envoy. What is my tuning? It's just standard tuning, but, well, I guess drop D. Yeah, this is this always feels like really tense. I feel like it shouldn't. flamenco? No, I don't. Drawing monk, it depends on what your goals are. The more you practice, with focus practice, the faster you'll get. So it really just depends on the goals. I understand the urge to want to know the answer to that question. It's humans tend to have a desire to want to know that what they're doing is enough, that what they're doing is going to be helpful or beneficial. If your goal is to go from being a beginner to playing at Carnegie Hall this time next year, then you're going to need to practice for like 10 hours a day. But if your goal is to improve and get better, then 2 hours works, especially if it's every day. Consistency is huge. And again, it depends on what you're practicing, how you're practicing. Because if you can only focus for 2 hours, and you spend 4 hours with it, you're getting not as much return on your energy investment. You just want to play your favorite movie and video game music and have fun. Yeah. So if that's your goal, then yeah, that seems fine. You have no. I was just talking about this in a lesson with someone yesterday. That you get to decide your own goals, and that's nice because no one else is imposing any sort of restrictions or time limits or anything on what you're doing. So if you just keep doing it and actually work, and again do focused practice for 2 hours, for example, then that should be fine. So hopefully that answered the question. I know we sort of typically want answers like 2 hours and 32 minutes is the amount of time you need, and it's like, okay, then you can know what you're doing is right. There's like a sense of control and comfort in that. Hey, Frosty Phoenix, I've been doing all right. What have you been up to? I should probably to stream after a long hiatus. Nice. Sometimes people need to take breaks. I see it all the time on Twitch as streamers and viewers. So welcome back. Speaking of taking breaks, I really need to eat food. I need to stop trying to push this just to reach some arbitrary limit of 3 hours. Learn in peace. Yeah, I mean that sounds like a good. It's the idea that you have structure going into is really good. So, Jay Sama, hello. So yeah, let me do this. I'm gonna play the ending song and head out. I'm going to be back Friday anyway, so I appreciate you all being here, helping support the channel, and just listening as I play music and rant about animals and books. Oh, this is the last time we're ever gonna be able to use a chant, so let's make some. Let's make it a good one. Appreciate the hearts. Yeah. Apparently Twitch is getting rid of chants because they were unevenly benefiting larger streamers by having more people respond to the chants and therefore having more chatting, and the algorithm was rewarding them for doing that. Which is like, one of the things you could do is, you could make it so that the amount of chat interaction doesn't take into consideration how much a stream gets promoted, because in a certain sense, there's no reason why that has to actually be a good thing. Or like, what if you provide a service that people really like and they really enjoy it, but they just enjoy lurking? Like, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, I'm imagining, I don't know, there's some correlation with chat interaction and subscriptions or something like that. Chants and algorithms are, yeah, it's like the more people are talking in your stream, the more your stream's gonna get promoted. But it's like, I feel like if you provide a service that just doesn't have to do as much with, like, I don't know, just a certain number of messages, like, there's nothing actually, like, wrong with that. So it kind of, I don't know. It is a little bizarre. I'm not like, I'm not like, something about it does seem a little bizarre. Like, it doesn't seem immediately apparent, or actually, it kind of does seem, my gut reaction is to be like, yeah, more messages equals better, but it's like, is it? Is it actually? Are messages in and of themselves better? And that's how most platforms work, where it's just any sort of engagement is good, even negative engagement. Yeah, because what does it say about people who are lurking? Like, what if you... It's a little it's like kind of bizarre. The bulk of the viewers, yeah, it's like, what if you had a lot of people, like... Especially for music streams, yeah, where people are just like listening and doing other stuff. So it seems weird. I don't know. I thought the chants were a great idea. So I don't know. I try to not, I try to be like really open to things and not just be like, I don't understand this right now, so it's stupid and it's dumb and I'm right and they're wrong or something like that. But I don't know if this is a good idea. I feel like it's actually not a good idea to get rid of the chants. Making it too powerful. Jess, sorry, I'm like just about to end. I can refund the channel points. I really need to eat some food. I'm like, you've been waiting. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Okay, maybe I can do one last. Save it for, I mean, look, I'll stream again. You'll be here again. We can do it next time when I'm trying to move this thing, not change the size. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, because it definitely doesn't seem, I should probably be smart about this. Or we can make it a surprise. I'll just have to remember. God, I'm terrible with remembering these things, but. Yeah, copy those raid calls. Thank you, Hungen. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Oh my gosh. My stomach is making all types of noises. Yep, I'll be back Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is funny. It like caught me off guard just a tiny bit. Let's see. Let us see. I'm still scrolling. We could raid back Moki, who raided yesterday. They had some technicals, so they all played Uno? Is that really what happened? I was watching it earlier. I wasn't really sure what was going on. I wasn't watching for too long. But there was just like, special event. But then, people were doing different stuff. I don't know, was Mario Kart part of it? Because on Mr. MV stream, he was playing Mario Kart, but then Little Big Whale and some other people were doing like PUBG, but not really actually playing. I don't know what was going on. So maybe that's why I was confused. Maybe that actually maybe explains some stuff, unless it happened recently. He wasn't part of, but he was on a call with all of them. There were like, dude, there were so many of them on one call. It was like kind of chaotic. Please don't panic. What's up? You're here right at the end. You're here right at the end. I do have to. I know it's a short stream, but I gotta go. Oh, you know what we can actually do? Maybe we can raid Dr. Rolfson. Some chill music vibes. That was yesterday? All right, so he was, yeah, because it didn't seem like, I don't know, he was in a voice call while playing Mario Kart. Stream didn't show up until now? Twitch! Twitch, you're killing me. Twitch, give me. Twitch, you're killing me. Yeah, definitely for those. Again, those socials are up there. The Discord and Twitter, I always post right when I go live. It's the first thing I do. I click stream, start stream. It asks if I want to make sure. Oh, yep. And then I click start recording because, oh, Quithpa asked, do I delete the VODs? I do on Twitch, but I upload them within the next 24 hours onto YouTube. And that's for DMCA reasons. So they're all up there. They're all up there. And but yeah, if you follow those places. Oh, that's like extra strange. Reloaded the page, so it's like actually not even a notification thing. It just wasn't working. That's bizarre. But Twitch is definitely glitchy. Try to show to your wife. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. YouTube is where the permanent stuff is at, basically. There's really just clips and some highlights left that are safe from DMCA strikes. All right, so Dr. Rolifson plays he's a professional saxophonist, but his the thing I see him do the most is Native American style flute playing. And yeah, he's playing right now. He has someone with him playing. He's chilling, someone named Nathan. So we can go over there and say hey to him. Yeah, copy those raid calls if you haven't already. /raid. Dr. Rolifson. Boom. Again, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate the lurkers, even if you don't. Well, I guess the views of the lurkers add to the algorithm, but whatever. Lurkers, chatters, modders, moderators, I guess I should say, not people who modify the stream. Yeah, thank you all for being here. Let's say hey to Dr. Rolifson, and I will see you on Friday.